this is what I learned to paint today. In some certain circumstances, it goes on really well. And I played with dark and lighter primers. And then the candy purple, that's a high skill level paint. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be painting or testing paint today. Went to the depot of home, picked out some of their spray paint, and I decided on a single color. And then later on, I decided against that single color. And when Home Depot didn't work out, I went to Canadian Tire. Unfortunately, the service there was a little bit lacking. Lots of selection. I ended up going with their paint, as you probably already know. But I was locked out. I had to wait about 20 minutes before I got an associate to be able to help me. Yeah. Well, guys, there's a ton of paint here. And I just was kind of sitting looking at all this stuff. This kind of looks a little black. It's supposed to look like that. As you kind of come around, you can see that it has a bit of a color shift to it. That was the best one I could find at Home Depot. We're not going to talk about that. It did, the three that I had to choose from, that looked the best. And that kind of says something. Does it have sparkle in it? No, it's flat. The other one had sparkle. And this was to give it some glitter, you know, sparkle, sparkle. But kind of looking at this and everything, I like this one. So anyways, I'll let the girlfriend choose. I'm going to make some swabs a little bit later today and figure it out. When you paint this stuff, the color shift paint, they want you to paint it with some darker primer. So I've got two of the dark. This is the etching for aluminum rims. They only had one can. It's pretty dusty, so who knows. And then we got some good clear. I wanted to find some 2K stuff. I only could find 1K stuff, and I found this as well. This apparently matches the duplicate color. So, and when you want to do this kind of stuff, you want to have all the stuff match because the chemical formulas and stuff. You don't want to have paint rejection. That being said, maybe we have some time this weekend, maybe not. But I'll do the color swatches this weekend. Or sorry, today. Yeah. Maybe paint this stuff this weekend. I don't know how long it will take. For me, 4 hours. Who knows? And it's finally paint testing day. We've got our gray primer, our black primer. We've got our clear coat or a sealer. We've got our purple metallic paint and our color shift paint. We're going to warm them up to about 25 degrees each. Nothing boiling water, just warm water. And that way we have good paint application. So we're going to paint the primer down and both the black flat and the gray flat. Then we're going to use a heat gun to hasten the results. And this is your color shift on both. Pretty good results. And then we're going to go over to the purple right after this and use the heat gun in between, just so that we can get the results quicker, faster, better. Now for the candy purple, and we're going to notice something's going on with this. It's runny. So it's a very light paint, and I'll get back to that a little bit later on. So I double coated it, hoping that I would get the actual result, using the heat gun to kind of hasten the quickness of the drying, and wondering why it's not showing what the color is, very similar to the color shift paint. But we're going to keep moving forward. So I decided to lay it flat, try it again, and I'm clear coating it as well. Duplicolor clear coat, just to get the full depth and gloss of the paint. We want to see it for what it is and what it would look like wet at all times, even though it's going to be dry. And it didn't really go very well. So we decided to switch out to some whiteboard. And we're going to double coat the primer. Make sure it goes down good. And we're going level now. We're not going on an angle. It is raining. You may notice it in the video. And then we're going to spray over top of the primer. And then we're going to use the heat gun throughout this entire process to quicken the results. Then clear coat everything. So again, it's glossy, looking wet, gives you that depth, just to see what the paint might look like in the end. So this one here is this one going across here, and it's on cardboard, and this is like a plastic laminate. And then the purple one, which is atrocious to use, you can see it here. So that's a light color primer, dark color primer. It's supposed to be this metallic, but it doesn't really look like it. And then I put it on cardboard, which was completely irrelevant. So the easier one to paint is this one.
Shows a lot of depth.
Yeah, this?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's supposed to be two colors. So as
It
you
does
move,
show it, yeah.
if you move around, you'll see that it is a difference. The purple is supposed to be two colors as well, as in like light and dark, and it's supposed to be like a metallic, and it's not.
This has a green look to it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be green and purple. It's actually supposed to paint over any shiny metal. So that's why when you get that. So that's why I've been painting it wrong.
See it?
Oh yeah, I see it.
That's nice. There it is there. It looks like little stars in it.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to. So yeah, I didn't read the instructions, so I didn't paint this properly. I researched how to paint this. I assumed that's how you paint this, and that was wrong. This is like a tint that goes over top of your base color. Hopefully something shiny. Round 3. We found some aluminum silver paint. So we're going to put down the primer, the flat black, and the gray flat. Then we're going to quicken and hasten the drying process. Here's the silver aluminum going down. And we're going to quicken it again, just so that it's all cured up, so we can use the tint paint, the purple metallic. And it looks pretty decent. I don't think I want to use it because it looks like it's a high skill level paint. So it's beyond me. But I like it. You can see some of the paint rejection there. I'll point it out in just a little bit. Not too bad though. And then I clear coated it and dried it. So this is what it looks like. Only pay attention to that. I'm not sure what happened here. Painted it the exact same way I did this one really quickly. Looks good. But you want to make sure you have nice even coats. So thanks for watching, guys. You have to stay in tune in the next video to see what the girlfriend chooses for her rims. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.